So Iranian missile strike injures more than 100 in southern Israel. France 24 English. I believe this hit a. I believe this was a part of a missile barrage that they were targeting the a nuclear reactor or something, or either maybe not a nuclear reactor, but a nuclear facility. I can't remember exactly. But over 100 injured. I think it's even higher potentially now, although this was 4 hours ago. But uh, apparently no deaths. But if 100 were injured, like, there were probably usually, like, I would say like a 1 to 10 ratio when it comes to missiles and stuff is like what is the usual case. If 100 people die, or if 100 people were injured, then probably 10 were killed or so. But they're not releasing that information, so we just have to speculate, unfortunately. But anyway, this was a pretty big strike, it seems like. So let's see what happened here.
The facades of these residential buildings torn open. It's the aftermath of an Iranian strike on the city of Arad in southern Israel that left dozens wounded, several of them seriously. This resident managed to make it to a bomb shelter before the missile hit.
There was a siren, then a boom. It was in the building. Thank God we were in the shelter. We went out and saw there was a direct hit.
The attack came hours after similar scenes in Dimona.
Sorry, that's the cost of living in a Nazi country. If you want to live by, if you want to be a Nazi country, you're gonna have to deal with this a lot, like for the foreseeable future. Sorry, that is a choice though that they are making. These people, unlike the Palestinians, can leave anytime they fucking want. They can take a flight and zip the fuck out of there. Okay, the Palestinians unfortunately are not allowed to move or go anywhere without authorization from the Israelis. So so these people, I have no real sympathy. They're choosing to stay here.
Around 25 kilometers away. This is the moment an Iranian missile struck the city, leaving scores wounded and locals
That's
shaken.
pretty big.
I just dropped off my mom here at my grandmother's, and I intended to do a U-turn, and I saw an explosion, a fireball that fell here. I ran, my brother-in-law and me. He and I went inside and began to evacuate people. We evacuated them to an ambulance. Then the forces came here.
I do wonder why they're putting this out there again. Like, Israel has been hiding all of the damage entirely, except for this one, and I don't necessarily know why. This is maybe because it was so many that they think that they can win some sympathy or something or whatever. But again, I still just don't think it works anymore. Nobody has sympathy for the Israelis because the Israelis are the ones who are starting all of these wars with everybody all the time. Like, the Israelis literally want to be in a perpetual state of war. So it's very hard for people, and also obviously the Israelis do war crimes at a rate that is unheard of throughout human history. So, like, they it's very hard for anybody, I think, to find sympathy at this point for them. So I really don't think this does any good. So I would just say they should just keep hiding this shit if I were them. But
The strike occurred not far from a nuclear facility located around 13 kilometers southeast of the city. Officially, it's said to focus only on research, but it's widely thought to be the site of the Middle East's only nuclear arsenal, though Israel has never admitted to possessing nuclear weapons.
dude, we don't even have to say it anymore. Just, yes, they have nukes, okay? We don't have to, God, I fucking hate police dogs too. Animals shouldn't be treated this way, but
National Atomic Energy Agency.
the animals being used to, like, maybe these ones aren't used for what I think they're used for, but most dogs in an apartheid system are used to, attack and like brutalize the people that they're subjugating. And I'm just kind of assuming because of these muzzles that that's what these dogs are for. But yeah, I hate when people take dogs and make them, the tools of apartheid and slavery and shit.
Said it was not aware of any damage to the site. Emergency workers said in both cities interceptors were launched but failed to hit the missiles. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu condemned the attacks.
This has been a very difficult evening in the battle.
Do you condemn them? Do you condemn this attack on residential buildings? Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad for you guys. I'm so sad that you guys they hit a residential building near your nuclear facilities. Oh, Oh, poor Benjamin. Oh,
For our future. We are determined
fuck
to
you,
continue
dude.
striking our enemies on all fronts.
Iranian state TV said the attack on Dimona was a, quote, response to an earlier strike on a nuclear site in Iran's Natanz. The IAEA's Director General has called for, quote, maximum military restraint, in particular in the
Okay, dude.
vicinity of nuclear.
Okay, dude. Then go get your boy Israel, man. The IAEA is like a Western institution. It's like, go get your boy. Your boy's the one doing that shit. Like, go get your boy. It's funny that the IAEA, I don't think they let out a single statement when Israel attacked Iran's facilities. They only let out a statement when Iran responded and attacked Israel's facilities. And so, you know, hey, I wouldn't mind a little bit. Well, I guess maybe I don't know. A little bit of a nuclear exposure incident in Israel, as long as it doesn't reach the Palestinians. It's hard. You know what? Like when people say like nuke Israel or whatever, I'm like that'd be great, right? That'd be great to just nuke Israel. Except for the fact that like I'm sure the radiation and all that shit would affect the land and like the Palestinians and all that sort of shit too. So it's not like a um, I don't know. It's not that simple, unfortunately. But ballistic missiles seem to be really doing a pretty good job here. Um, so yeah, you know, boo-hoo for Israel. They don't like getting their residential buildings blown up, and I'm just so sad for them. I can't believe it's happening.